I'm meteorologist Gil Rosette. I am in Highland Park, New Jersey, in Johnson Park on this Tuesday afternoon. Another cold day to talk about. That's been a broken record pretty much for much of this winter. Temperatures today only in the upper teens to around 20 degrees, far below the average, and a bit of a breeze from time to time, not making it feel much better. The other side of the story today, you've noticed the clouds kind of lowering and thickening for much of the afternoon. This is all in response to what has been making headlines far down to the south, where they've had an ice and snowstorm in places like Louisiana and the Gulf Coast and Atlanta and places in the southeast that don't see this type of weather. The Carolinas getting some snow and ice. That's the weather system which in part, for some of us, will be arriving overnight tonight. Generally speaking, the majority of this will be moving out to sea, so we're only going to be on the fringes of this storm, but the models the last few times, especially the last 24 hours, have been inching this snow line farther to the north and the west. So we're going to have to start including our area, at least parts of it anyway, getting in on some of the snow act as we go on through the night. Generally speaking, the daylight hours for the next couple of hours staying dry, and then southern New Jersey seeing the snow first, light in nature. Again, that's the general theme of this. I think not too much in the way of heavy snow, but light in nature. Southern counties of New Jersey, from Monmouth, Ocean, Cape May, Atlantic counties, we'll see the snow move in generally around 8 to 8:30 p.m. And then the island, Long Island, will get in on the act after about that time as well, about 9 p.m. And then the trend for the snow will start to jog to the west. So New York City about 9:30, and then much of central New Jersey about 9 or 9:30 as well. That's a line from about Mercer County to Middlesex County to Monmouth County, seeing the light snow moving in. And generally from that point north and west, let's say Sussex, Warren, Passaic counties, I don't think they'll see anything other than some flurries. Morris County may be right on that line between northern Morris seeing some flurries and then southern Morris County seeing some light snow. I think that's the cutoff point of really any type of significant snow. Now, there are winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories for the southernmost counties of New Jersey, as well as out east across Suffolk County, Long Island. Those are the regions that have the highest chance of seeing accumulating snows, about 1 to as much as 4 inches farthest to the south and farthest to the east. Central Jersey, from about Mercer County to Middlesex and Monmouth County, about up to 1 inch. That may include the city as well, maybe up to Morris County as well, and then east to Union County. Then you have Essex County and Hudson County, as well as Bergen County, could see up to that 1 inch mark. But north and west of there, Sussex, Warren, Passaic, may not see anything at all. A very sharp cutoff with this snow. We'll watch it for you over the next several hours. If the models or the radar determines anything different or depicts anything else, we'll update the forecast for you. But generally, up to 1 inch of snow for central Jersey, farther and then farther to the south and east, a few inches of snow for southern Jersey, and then east out across Long Island. The entire storm, the snow anyway, ends between 4 and 6 a.m. on Wednesday, and then we'll be left with sunshine for the majority of tomorrow. And we're not going to quite break out into the milder weather just yet. That's because tonight we'll still stay in the teens generally, not much movement, and then tomorrow low to mid 20s. And then by Thursday and Friday we'll start to break out into milder weather and storm-free weather for Thursday and Friday each afternoon. No rain or snow to talk about, and then highs on Thursday closing in on 30, and then Friday mid to upper 30s to end the week. Now by Thursday and Friday out west, which has been which has had little headline as far as weather is concerned, they've been so dry, they're going to start to see weather and a storm move in, and by the weekend it has its eyes on our region. But by then I think that will be mild enough to call for rain. That four-letter word we really haven't used much. It's been the other four-letter word which we've used so frequently. But rain showers look to move in sometime Saturday night and then leave Sunday morning. So that sets up a great forecast, or at least a dry forecast, and not a very cold forecast for MetLife Stadium for Super Bowl 48. So kickoff time around 6:30. Looking for temperatures in the mid to upper 30s, and I don't see any precipitation at this time. It's still only Tuesday, 5 days away. We'll watch the model trends. The data will start to become clearer as we move towards the end of the week, but right now it looks okay for Sunday, and then the quiet weather and storm-free weather and milder weather looks to stay into control at least through early next week, with highs in the 30s, which relative to what we've had is not so bad. Again, for the next several hours, the talk will be the northern and northwestern fringe of a big storm to the south and to the southeast of us, but we'll see some light snow, again, generally from south to north and southeast to northwest after about 8 p.m. Highest snowfall totals, southernmost counties of the Garden State, and then east out across Long Island for Suffolk County. It ends tomorrow. We break out the sun. We get the temperatures only to the lower and middle 20s, but after that, looking for 30 degrees on Thursday, mid to upper 30s on Friday, and a minor weather system with some liquid precipitation, generally in between Saturday and Sunday. That's for Saturday night. That's pretty much it from here. Meteorologist Gil Rosette in Johnson Park in Highland Park, New Jersey. Awaiting some light snow tonight, but looking forward to the milder weather by the end of the week. Want to make sure you check me out on Twitter at WeatherTango, and also follow my website, www.weathertango.com.